I've heard this argument recently, or I guess I wouldn't say recently, but I've heard this argument around the bouts of my gaming verse that there's not really a difference between gamers and casuals. Now, I beg to disagree. A lot of people wouldn't even make that distinction in the first place, but I do, and I'm here to tell you why. You see, I believe that there are 4 categories and maybe even more of gamers, but just for simplicity's sake, I'll split them into these 4 categories. Now, at the very, very tip top, you have professional gamers. These are the people who've logged in as many hours trying to find as many exploits to the game and techniques to make the game as fun as possible. This would be like pro Overwatch players, pro Street Fighter and Smash players, stuff like that. Pro League players, CS players, all that stuff. Stuff that people know as professional level and no one would try to argue against it. At least anyone who actually has a bearing in playing games at all, right? Now, below that, you have competitive gamers. These are the people who are trying to get to that professional level, or maybe aren't trying to get to the professional level, but will still use professional techniques. They'll log in the hours, still do the exploits, but they're just not as good as the professionals. They're getting on their way. You see a lot of these in every single competitive game out there, and even games that aren't competitive. But then there's the third type of gamer. These ones I would consider are more like true gamers, but they are more leaning towards what a gamer I think traditionally was. These are the type of people who, regardless of what people think about their hobby, will play games and try to find the best games that they like. They do it as a hobby. They spend tons of hours and money on playing games constantly to find the best ones, and they just generally enjoy having a good time. Good stuff like that. And then below that, you have the casual gamers. These are the type of people, in my opinion, that although aren't bad, but definitely are not the same as the list given above. These are the type of people who go out and buy the same copy-paste formula every year, and then suddenly get mad when they realize, hey, wait, didn't I just play this game? That's good. That means your brain's working, right?
Oh, man. Hey, it's your boy Soulja Tell him. And they got this game, right, for people who smoke or people who drink. Like if you drink beer and you get drunk, or if you smoke weed and you get high. What's the funny part about it? You can do this right here. Watch this. What do you do? How you do that? How you do that? If you didn't catch that, I just went back in time. Through the whole game, he just be going back in time. Watch this shit. Like you about to die. You be like, oh, shit, I'm gonna die.
I mean, it'd be kind of shitty if you were playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare and are still buying Infinite Warfare and trying to get that new remastered version, because it's definitely different and going to be something new, right? These type of people, I would say, are not completely absolved in the gaming media and gaming verse of everything. They definitely know their mainstream stuff, but they don't know the indie game stuff, how there's like indie game stuff going on, There's games like Shovel Knight, Binding of Isaac, things like that. New indie games coming out like Owlboy and such. But these are the type of people who basically just buy their game, buy their latest system, play it for like a couple hours and forget about their experience that they had. Now the only thing I could lump these 2 groups together in would be in spectator form, because regardless, casuals and gamers pretty much do like to watch professional level stuff. At least not everyone, but there is, I think, a general medium, hefty medium you can find between the 2. So that's the only distinction I make, or that's the only similarity I make. However, the one thing they differ in when it comes to the gaming verse is that the gamer is not so easily manipulated by each big company. The casual gamer will look at a game by EA, Activision, or Ubisoft and be like, oh, I gotta buy that one because look at that. The graphics are 2% better. Look at that. You know what I mean? It's something that I don't think the actual gamer, I say actual now because this is how I make the distinction. See, if you're the type of person who goes out, plays as many games as they can, getting into the gaming absolved media, trying to find the best games, getting hype behind stuff, that's fine. I think any level of these gamers can do that. But if you're the type of person who goes out, hang out with their nerdy friends, buy Invader Zim t-shirts and Pokemon hats, and, walk around with a Link backpack on, you're not really a gamer. You're just a fucking idiot.